I have not intentionally visited schools that are underperforming.
You're ready for a radical statement? When elected president, I will not reappoint Betsy DeVos. Maybe we appoint somebody who knows something about public education. Under the education plan that I have presented, the first thing that we are going to do is make sure that every teacher in America is paid a minimum salary of at least $60,000 a year.
Senator Sanders is a grassroots organizer himself, and he knows how to make connections with other people, and that's what we need in a leader.
He's also embraced the idea of treating educators as professionals, making sure that we are paid for the work we do.
Not only are we going to invest in our teachers, we are going to rebuild, reinvest, and revitalize our public schools. The Bernie Sanders administration will provide year-round free universal school meals. Another area where we're going to make significant improvements are in after-school programs. Trump wants to cut or eliminate those programs. We are going to greatly expand those programs. Now that is some of what together we're going to do. Let me tell you about what we're not going to do. We are not going to do what Donald Trump and Betsy DeVos are proposing. We are not going to put $500 million to expand charter schools, which have only increased education inequality in our country.
As a charter educator, I know that there's a lack of accountability, a lack of transparency. Charters are being sold as this false narrative of parent choice, and we as charters can create these new networks that will benefit your kids, but what's really happening is we're drawing resources away from other kids.
You are leading the fight to change national priorities, and I stand with you very proudly in that goal.
I love the poorly educated.
If you love America, you love teachers. If you love America, you're going to love the children of America. If you love America, you will not tolerate us having the highest rate of childhood poverty of almost any major country on earth. When we talk about a political revolution, it means that working people have got to stand up and fight for their rights, and that is why I was so proud to support the LA teachers strike and your great victory.
Our theory within UTLA of bargaining for the common good is making demands that affect the whole child, but also or families or communities.
And not only did you secure much needed pay raises for teachers, but you forced the district to put more nurses, counselors, and librarians in the schools. You shrank class sizes and increased funding for community schools. You forced the school district to remove the racist policy of supposedly random searches. And incredibly importantly, and a model for the country, you reduced standardized testing. What you did is not just stand up for yourselves, you stood up for the children. And that is what we have to do all over America.
The community is where we can make change, and if we can empower the community and get them motivated and organizing them is what really helps make true change in our country.
And I am delighted to see from coast to coast school teachers, even in conservative states, standing up to their state legislatures and saying no more tax breaks for billionaires when our children are not getting the education they deserve.
Senator Sanders offers a lot of hope because he's been there, he's been involved, he's gotten his hands dirty.
I can sense that he has thought about this. This is not just a talking point. He's actually looked at things. He's talked to people. He's spoken to educators. And so he has a good sense of where we're coming from when we talk about the challenges that face us.
He has the knowledge and the background to think of a plan, organize it, get people behind him, and he knows what the people need.
Make no mistake about it, your victory is sending a message to teachers and working class Americans all over this country. And that is when people stand together, when teachers and the community stand together and fight for the kids, there is nothing that we cannot accomplish.